Welcome, Libra. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for September 15th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Libra, the energy around you today is buzzing with a kind of playful electricity, the kind that pulls you out of your head and straight into the present moment. With the moon lighting up your sector of joy and self-expression, you're reminded that life doesn't always have to be heavy or strategic. Sometimes the best breakthroughs come when you let yourself play, laugh, and move freely. This vibe doesn't erase responsibilities, but it does give you a new lens. One where even challenges feel less like obstacles and more like puzzles waiting for creative solutions. It's an invitation to reconnect with the lighter side of your nature, and that shift alone changes the whole dynamic of your week. There's something powerful about the way you're beginning to see possibilities where you once saw limitations. The recent cosmic lineup has nudged you toward releasing old worries, and today it's clear that the less you obsess about control, the more naturally things align. Call it timing, call it synchronicity, whatever it is, when you lean into trust, pieces fall into place almost magically. The more you show up with optimism and confidence, the more opportunities find you. This isn't about luck, it's about resonance. You're finally vibrating at a frequency that attracts situations and people who meet you where you are, not where you used to be. In love, the shift is undeniable. If you're partnered, expect a conversation or gesture that clears away recent doubts. Someone who seemed distant or uncertain may surprise you with sudden clarity and a willingness to step up. What felt like hesitation morphs into determination, and it could even come across as impulsive. One moment they're quiet, the next they're mapping out a future with you. Don't overanalyze their timing. Their urgency comes from finally seeing things straight. If you're single, the universe is pushing you toward someone who's breaking free of their own entanglements. It may have looked impossible before, but barriers are crumbling. Give this connection the room to grow, even if it feels messy at first. Transformation is rarely neat, but it can still be beautiful. Financially, you're standing at a crossroads with surprising clarity. The energy of the day suggests an opportunity you may have brushed off before deserves another look. Something you once thought wasn't your lane may actually be the gateway to the expansion you've been craving. This could come in the form of a job lead, a side project, or even an unexpected collaboration. The key is not to dismiss ideas too quickly. Curiosity is your ally. The cosmos favors those who ask, "What if?" instead of shutting doors prematurely. By staying open, you set yourself up for growth that has ripple effects beyond money. It touches your confidence and sense of purpose, too. At work, momentum builds in a way that demands both courage and adaptability. A project or a proposal you've been circling may finally gain traction, and suddenly the spotlight's on you to deliver. You've got the skill set, no doubt, but today you'll need to pair it with bold communication. The universe favors directness right now, and the more clearly you express your vision, the faster others rally behind it. Be ready for pushback, but don't let it throw you. Resistance isn't rejection, it's just part of the process of alignment. Remember, what you're putting forward has legs. It's not a passing idea, it's the beginning of something that could reshape your trajectory. On a personal growth level, today is about rediscovering the joy of simply being alive. The cosmic message is clear. Stop dwelling on what you don't have and lean into what you do. This mindset shift isn't superficial, it's spiritual. By appreciating the present moment, you create fertile ground for miracles to take root. The childlike wonder stirring inside you isn't random, it's healing. It's your inner compass reminding you that optimism isn't naive, it's powerful. Trust that this joy isn't fleeting, it's a resource you can tap whenever you need to reset. When you lead with this energy, you'll notice how quickly others gravitate toward your light. Health-wise, this is the perfect moment to engage in movement that feels like play rather than obligation. Dance, yoga, swimming, whatever reminds you that your body is designed for joy, not just endurance. Stress begins to dissolve the moment you stop approaching wellness like a chore and start treating it as a celebration of life. Your body will thank you for the shift, and your mind will follow. Small tweaks to your daily routine, like adjusting sleep, adding color to your diet, or carving out time for creativity, make a bigger impact than any drastic overhaul. You're aligning not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually, too. Family dynamics may surprise you with warmth and renewed connection. An atmosphere of ease encourages laughter and healing conversations. Someone close might finally open up in a way they hadn't before, and you'll realize that your own lightness of spirit makes others feel safe to share. Don't underestimate your role as the harmonizer. Your vibe sets the tone. Use this moment to bridge divides, smooth over past misunderstandings, or simply create joy together. These small acts of connection are laying the groundwork for stronger bonds that sustain you long-term. Cosmically, your number of the day is 3, a symbol of creation, play, and the magic that unfolds when you honor your inner child. Carry it in your awareness, and let it remind you to keep your heart open to possibility. Your color is orange, radiating joy, vitality, and the spark of new beginnings. Surround yourself with it, wear it, visualize it, or simply let it guide your mood. These symbols are more than aesthetics. They're tools to align you with the frequency of expansion and delight. Above all, today is about letting yourself dance with the universe. When you stop gripping tightly and start trusting the flow, you discover just how much life wants to meet you halfway. You're not chasing anymore, you're attracting. And when you live in that energy, Libra, everything from love to career to personal fulfillment begins to shift in your favor. The universe is speaking loudly now. Embrace the play, trust the timing, and allow the magic to find you. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Libra, the tarot opens its message to you with a clear invitation to embrace balance, renewal, and forward momentum. The energies surrounding you are layered. They point toward the resolution of old burdens, the arrival of meaningful news, and the possibility of significant changes in love, work, and personal growth. Let us explore the 8 cards drawn for you today, each one unveiling a distinct piece of your path. Card 1, 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands reflects the weight you have been carrying lately. You may feel as though responsibilities in work, family, or personal matters are pressing heavily on your shoulders. Libra, your natural inclination to bring harmony often leads you to take on more than you should. Today, this card suggests a turning point. While the burdens are real, you are reaching the end of this cycle. Relief and celebration lie just ahead, but only if you allow yourself to release what is no longer yours to carry. Card 2, 4 of Wands. A bright and uplifting shift follows with the 4 of Wands. This card signals celebration, stability, and joyful recognition. Where you felt blocked or weary, new opportunities open. It could manifest as good news at work, recognition of your efforts, or a personal milestone that restores your confidence. For Libra, this card resonates deeply because it embodies the harmony you seek, the balance of effort rewarded with joy. Today, anticipate confirmation of something important, perhaps an invitation or acknowledgement that fills your heart with gratitude. Card 3, the Tower. The Tower makes its presence known as a reminder of the upheavals you've endured. In the recent past, disruptions, whether emotional, financial, or relational, may have left you shaken. Yet, Libra, this card also signals rebirth. You've survived the fall of unstable structures, and now space has been cleared for more authentic and supportive energies. The Tower encourages you not to fear the collapse, but to recognize that what was lost had to be dismantled so that something truer and stronger could emerge. Card 4, Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles appears as a stabilizing force. Though progress may feel slow, his presence assures you that steady, consistent efforts will soon pay off. For Libra, a sign that often desires quick resolution, this Knight is a gentle reminder. Trust the process. Financial matters may begin to improve gradually, debts can be resolved, and stability will return. More than material gain, this card affirms that patience and discipline are laying the foundation for long-term growth. Card 5, 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords brings acknowledgement of past pain. It symbolizes endings that felt harsh, betrayals, disappointments, or losses that weighed heavily on your spirit. Yet, in today's reading, it also signals release. You are being called to free yourself from lingering resentment or grief. Libra, your sensitive heart has carried accumulated wounds, but the Ten of Swords reminds you that the darkest point has already passed. From here, the dawn of healing and new beginnings emerges. Card 6, the Lovers. The Lovers card introduces a powerful theme of choice and connection. In matters of the heart, this could point to a deepening relationship, a reconciliation, or the emergence of a new love that feels destined. Yet, the Lovers also requires clarity. A decision must be made, one that could alter the course of your future. For Libra, who naturally weighs every option, this card emphasizes courage. Whether it is choosing love, forgiveness, or a new direction, your decision today carries the potential for lasting harmony and fulfillment. Card 7, Justice. Justice appears as your guiding card, fitting, as it is your astrological archetype. It represents fairness, divine balance, and karmic resolution. Issues that once felt unjust or unresolved will begin to tip in your favor. This could involve legal matters, family disputes, or simply the sense that the universe is correcting itself on your behalf. Today, Libra, you are reminded of your role as a mediator of truth. Trust that divine forces are aligning behind the scenes to bring clarity and equilibrium to your world. Card 8, Six of Pentacles. Finally, the Six of Pentacles highlights support and generosity. Assistance, financial or emotional, may arrive from someone who values your trustworthiness and dedication. For Libra, who often gives more than they receive, this card signals reciprocity. The scales are balancing, and help is coming when you most need it. It also suggests opportunities to use your talents and resources to uplift others, reinforcing the karmic cycle of giving and receiving. In today's reading, Libra, the story unfolds with remarkable clarity. The Ten of Wands and the Tower acknowledge the struggles you've carried and the upheavals you've endured, yet the Four of Wands and Knight of Pentacles promise stability, recognition, and progress. The Ten of Swords invites you to release pain, while the Lovers and Justice emphasize the importance of choices guided by truth and fairness. Finally, the Six of Pentacles ensures that balance returns through generosity and support. This is a day of confirmations, restored balance, and the promise of joy after challenge. Trust in your resilience, Libra. What once felt heavy is now giving way to renewal, and both love and abundance are aligning with your path. Now we'll tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Financial matters for Libra today are guided by the Knight of Pentacles, which reminds you that wealth is rarely built overnight. This card speaks to the slow, steady accumulation of resources and the discipline required to manage them. For you, Libra, this is a day to focus not on sudden wins, but on consistent effort. Whether it's carefully budgeting, paying off debts, or taking a patient approach to investments, today rewards your persistence. The Six of Pentacles amplifies this energy, showing that generosity and balance in giving and receiving will play a key role in your finances. You may find support from someone who recognizes your integrity, or you might be in a position to extend a helping hand to another. In both cases, the flow of resources becomes healthier when shared, and karma works in your favor. Luck today doesn't necessarily mean a windfall, but rather the right opportunities appearing at the right moment. The cards suggest that if you've been waiting for financial help, advice, or even a new chance to prove your skills, it may arrive in subtle but meaningful ways. Be alert to unexpected gifts or small victories. They can grow into larger benefits later. Justice anchors this area, reminding you that fairness prevails. If you've been treated unjustly in financial or professional settings, you may see a resolution in your favor. Legal disputes, work negotiations, or overdue payments are all highlighted as areas where balance is being restored. Luck also comes through personal responsibility. The Ten of Wands in the broader reading reminds you that carrying too much can slow you down. In financial matters, That means not taking on more obligations than you can handle. Simplifying your commitments now creates more space for prosperity later. Overall, Libra, your money and luck today are shaped by patience, fairness, and generosity. What you give, you will receive in return, and what you build carefully now will sustain you for years to come. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for September 15th are 78, 97, 80, 70, 30, 81. Daily love. When it comes to matters of the heart, the lovers take center stage, offering you both connection and choice. This card signals a powerful union or the deepening of an existing relationship. For single Libras, it may point towards someone entering your life with the potential to become much more than a casual encounter. For those already partnered, it represents a critical decision that could shape your shared future. The Four of Wands complements this beautifully, showing celebration and stability in love. You may find yourself marking milestones with a partner, such as planning a home, considering family, or celebrating a moment of triumph together. This card is about harmony, a reflection of the Libran ideal of partnership. Yet love isn't without its trials. The Ten of Swords reminds us that past disappointments still echo in your heart. Old betrayals or heartbreaks may resurface, but not to hurt you, rather to show you how far you've come. By acknowledging past pain, you open yourself to new experiences of intimacy that are healthier and more fulfilling. Justice also has its role here, highlighting karmic relationships. If you've been entangled in a bond where the scales felt uneven, today may bring a moment of reckoning. Balance is restored, and the truth comes forward. Whether it's a declaration of love or an honest conversation that clears the air. The Tower lingers in the background, reminding us that relationships sometimes require shaking up before true stability can be found. Perhaps someone in your orbit is experiencing upheaval, and it affects how they approach you. Rather than fearing this disruption, see it as an opportunity to rebuild on stronger ground. Ultimately, love today for Libra is about courage, truth, and balance. You're being asked to honor your heart's desires while also making choices that respect your long-term happiness. Whether it's a rekindling, a new romance, or a brave step forward, the cards point toward joy after difficulty. At work, the Ten of Wands dominates this area, capturing the essence of your professional life right now. You may feel overloaded with duties, projects, or expectations, and the pressure is real. Libra often seeks to please others, but today the message is clear. You must prioritize. Carrying every responsibility will only drain you, while sharing the load or streamlining tasks allows you to thrive. The Knight of Pentacles brings a contrasting but complementary energy. Though work may feel heavy, you are building something meaningful, brick by brick. This card reminds you that diligence and patience are your allies. Promotions, recognition, or the success of long-term projects are not out of reach. They simply require consistent effort. The Six of Pentacles signals help in your career. Whether through mentorship, teamwork, or the acknowledgement of your contributions, someone is ready to extend support. Libra, your natural ability to collaborate makes you a valued member of any workplace, and today you may see evidence of that in the form of respect, assistance, or opportunity. The Four of Wands adds another layer of optimism, pointing towards celebration or recognition in your professional life. This could be something as small as praise from a superior or as significant as completing a major project successfully. Either way, the sense of accomplishment lifts your spirit. The presence of justice in the work domain suggests fairness is at play. If you've been treated unequally, or if promotions or benefits seemed elusive, balance is being restored. Transparency and accountability come into focus, and you may finally receive what you deserve. In summary, while work may feel demanding today, the cards show progress, recognition, and support. Libra, your task is to balance your workload and trust that persistence and fairness will yield the rewards you seek. Health. The Ten of Swords reveals that exhaustion or emotional strain may have taken a toll on you recently. Stress, whether from personal challenges or external pressures, has left its mark on your body and spirit. Today, though, this card calls for release. Healing begins when you stop carrying the weight of the past and allow yourself to rest. The Tower reinforces this theme, pointing to health challenges that may have shaken you unexpectedly. Perhaps you've faced illness, fatigue, or emotional breakdowns that forced you to reconsider how you care for yourself. The good news: what falls away now makes space for renewal. Your body and mind are rebuilding with stronger foundations. Justice appears in your health reading as divine balance, suggesting that equilibrium is being restored. If you've been neglecting yourself, now is the time to bring fairness to your own well-being. Remember that balance isn't just for relationships or work, it's also for your personal health. The Knight of Pentacles shows steady improvement. Healing may not be dramatic or overnight, but it is reliable. By committing to routines, exercise, better sleep, balanced meals, you secure long-term vitality. Libra thrives on balance, and here the card reminds you that daily habits matter. The Four of Wands highlights moments of joy as medicine. Celebrating small victories, surrounding yourself with uplifting energy, and seeking environments of harmony are just as important to your health as nutrition or exercise. Emotional healing strengthens the physical body. Overall, today's cards encourage you to let go of what harms you and invest in what sustains you. Healing is happening, Libra, slowly, steadily, and with divine support. Family and friends. Family life today is represented by the Four of Wands, which indicates unity, milestones, and moments of harmony. You may experience a gathering or an interaction that reminds you of the strength within your household or extended family. Even if tensions existed before, today brings the chance for reconciliation and celebration. The Ten of Swords acknowledges that not everything has been easy. Painful words, old misunderstandings, or even a sense of betrayal may still linger in the family dynamic. Yet this card, when paired with the Four of Wands, shows healing is possible. The darkest moments are behind you, and new beginnings emerge. Justice steps in strongly here, urging fairness and balance within family relationships. Libra, your role is often that of mediator, the one who restores peace and ensures every voice is heard. Today, you may find yourself balancing competing needs, but with grace, you can guide everyone toward harmony. The Tower in this domain highlights disruptions that may have tested your family bonds. Perhaps financial strains, sudden changes, or external pressures brought instability. Yet the Tower reminds us that even broken foundations can be rebuilt, often stronger than before. The Six of Pentacles offers reassurance. Generosity and support flow in family matters today. Whether it's sharing resources, offering guidance, or simply being there for one another, this card points toward mutual aid and kindness. Together, these cards show that family life is shifting from difficulty toward healing. Your presence and leadership, Libra, play an essential role in restoring balance and nurturing love within your household. Compatibility. The influence of the lovers in today's spread emphasizes strong compatibility with signs that value harmony and partnership. Gemini and Aquarius, fellow air signs, resonate particularly well with your current energy. Their ability to communicate and adapt aligns with your desire for balanced, thoughtful relationships. The Four of Wands suggests compatibility with fire signs, particularly Leo and Sagittarius, who can bring celebration, warmth, and inspiration into your life. Their energy helps you embrace joy and step into new experiences. The Justice card highlights compatibility with other Libras, showing how two people ruled by Venus can create a partnership rooted in fairness, aesthetics, and shared values. When both sides honor truth and balance, this union thrives. The Knight of Pentacles points toward grounded compatibility with Taurus and Virgo. These earth signs stabilize your airy energy, offering consistency and security when you need it most. They may move slowly, but their loyalty runs deep. The Tower reminds us that compatibility sometimes comes with challenges. With signs like Aries or Capricorn, sparks may fly, but disruption often leads to growth. These connections may not always be easy, but they can transform you profoundly. Overall, Libra, your best connections now are with those who honor truth, celebrate joy, and support balance. Whether through friendship or love, Compatibility comes when your natural grace meets another's authentic presence. Your lucky color today. Emerald green is your color today. It reflects balance, growth, and healing, the very themes highlighted in your cards. Wear it, visualize it, or surround yourself with it to align with harmony and attract both abundance and peace. The phrase of the day: balance is not something you find, it's something you create. This reminder speaks to your Libran essence and the Justice card's presence in your reading. Today, you hold the power to bring fairness and equilibrium into every corner of your life. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.